Okay. Day 2 of, well, day 3 of symptoms, day 2 of me talking. More like day 1,000,002,000 of me talking, but day 2 of me recording. Charlie! The dog's getting stir crazy. And obviously day 7,000 of not being to the hairdresser. Anyway, so I won't get my test results back until tomorrow. Had a pretty good night last night. I slept. My fever does go up, but comes down when I take something for it. I've been taking ibuprofen. I know they say Tylenol is better as far as the virus goes, but I haven't been diagnosed with that just yet. I won't get my results back on that until tomorrow. Regardless, as a nurse, I tend to do what works for me. And ibuprofen has always worked better for fever with myself and with my kids. I have noticed an increase in shortness of breath. And that may be because I have been trying to take it easy and not doing a whole lot of isolated in my bedroom. My husband is not sleeping in there. He slept elsewhere last night. He slept in our son's room, or really, I'm not sure. He was asleep on the couch when I came through, so he either slept on the couch or in one of the extra bedrooms. Either way, I don't notice being short of breath until I'm doing something like this, or I'm trying to talk to somebody on the phone or something like that, and then I notice that I am a lot more short of breath than I should be. But it's okay. I'm not struggling. My O2 sats are fine. I am anxious, however. I'm sure that everybody has felt this way, but I am an anxious person at times. I'm more so than I want to be. But I've noticed that the weight on the test results is quite consuming. It almost consumes your mind. I've tried to. To be fair, I know that you can see that I'm outside. I have isolated in my bedroom. And in my bedroom, I have a master bathroom, so I have everything that I need in there. However, I did put on my mask to walk through the hallway and come outside, because I feel like being outside where everything that God has provided us is at: the sun, the fresh air, the green grass, the pollen, which there's a reason for, and I'm definitely not saying there's not. I'm just saying I am purposefully coming outside because I do take vitamins. Not religiously. I'm not a consistent person. I'm a nurse, so I'm very non-compliant with anything. So any medication that I would need to take daily I just don't. Even vitamins. Even before I had recent surgery, my blood pressure had been high, my heart rate had been high, and even hypertension medicine and heart medicine is not. I'm very non-compliant. But I'm good. I am a perfectly healthy individual. Normally, I'm have been, I'm a little bit overweight, so as far as that goes, I haven't been overweight my whole life. I've been overweight for the last couple of years. But I will continue to try to get as much vitamin D as the Lord allows with the sun being out. I mean, who knows what the weather holds these days, but I know that He'll provide everything that I need. I have no doubt I do tend to be a secretly fearful person. I don't think that's something people would know about me. Just in general, I don't appear that way. I don't feel like. But I am a fearful person. It's a flaw that I've worked on for years and years, and to be honest, I mean, I'm a fearful person, and the Lord reminds me quite often that He's not the author of fear. And so I'm trying to remind myself of that, and will continue to do so. And when I lose sight of that, I feel like He will remind me to do that. So anyway, I will update tomorrow. I probably will wait until after I get my results tomorrow to update. I have to process things in my own way, so doing these videos helps me because I plan on them just being for myself, for my own personal diary, and for my kids and what they can see one day, or as a video diary years later when we look back at this time that is meant to be this way, but is very different from what I feel like any of us are used to. It's unprecedented, and I think that in those times are the best. I mean, I think that as awful as these times are, and as awful as people losing their lives and being so sick, I feel like it's also reminded us what is important, and to stop and remember what life's about. Life's not about struggling. Life's not about survival. Life is about living. So when we're waking up every day and we're like, oh, let me just get through the day and get home. And when we get home and we're feeding the kids, of course, my 4 eat like a football team each of them, except for the youngest. And I'm like, oh, let's just get through homework. Let's get through the dishes, supper, the dishes, the kitchen, showers, bedtime stories, bedtime prayers, and bed. And then when we lay down at night and we say, okay, we start thinking about the next day. That's not living. That's surviving or struggling. I've struggled for many years doing that and not even realizing it. So for me, it's been a blessing. And I've found blessings in the most horrible times in my life. So I feel like that even when things happen that are horrible and you can't make heads or tails of it, you can always learn from it. So anyway, I will update you guys tomorrow. I'm going to continue trying to get some vitamin D. The clouds are coming out. But I still feel like I can benefit from being outside, and everybody has to ignore the fact that my hair is not fixed. There is plenty of gray and no makeup, but this is the me to the core. So check back in with you guys tomorrow.